What's up guys, it's Hilaria. If you guys haven't already, remember to go click that subscribe button so you can be a part of my familia. And also, try and follow me on all my social media so I can interact with you guys when I ask questions about my videos or for my videos. So, if you guys like this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up. These videos are for you, so if you like them, let me know. So this video is 6 signs of an unhealthy relationship. How do I know? Because I've been in tons of them. Let me tell you one thing. Things could work out. You just got to put your effort in it. Lack of communication also is a factor of not knowing how to communicate. If you are not comfortable with your partner, explaining why you don't feel right or what's going on in your head, just being honest with your partner. If you cannot do that, that is lack of communication. So your next step would learn how to communicate. You guys, Google is the bomb. If you guys need help learning how to, communicate with your partner, there are ways to look that up just so you guys can learn the steps to take to learn how to communicate with your partner. Some of the people that don't know how to communicate start arguing, they get defensive. You guys have to take drastic measures to work on your relationship. I don't think that you should end a relationship just like that. I really do feel like you gotta put your all into the relationship before you even start thinking about ending it. Disengagement. So disengagement is when you literally give up on even trying. You don't even feel like arguing anymore because you don't even feel like it's worth the time. You'll see that that person does not even want to deal with you, does not even want to argue. They just want to pretty much put everything under the table. They're just all like, you know what, I don't feel like it's worth my time. I don't feel like it's worth it anymore. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna give up because you're tired of arguing. You're tired of bringing up the same situations all the time. So substance abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, it's all abuse. That word is very, very strong because sometimes you don't see it happening. Sometimes you push it away like, oh, it's okay, it's not that deep. Yes, baby boo, it is super, super deep. And that is a cause of your unhealthy relationship. Being with a person that's, on drugs or is a drinker, it's really, really hard to have an authentic relationship with somebody or an intimate relationship with somebody because they're not always at the right mindset, and it's very, very confusing to you because you're all like, is this real? Is this the alcohol talking? Verbal abuse is when they're pretty much trying to control and manipulate and put things in your head that are not true at all. So the verbal abuse really, really destroys, intimacy, and it really destroys their self-esteem. So physical abuse, it can be biting, it can be hitting, pinching, shoving, forced sex. If you guys are feeling any type of way, remember there's always a number to call, and I'm going to put that number right here. If you guys are watching this video and you guys are a victim of any type of abuse, remember to always call this number for somebody to talk to or just for some guidance to help you through what you are going through. Next would be loss of respect. I see this in so many relationships, and I don't think they know how deep it will affect them in the future. When you do that, it reveals that you don't care about their needs or their value at all. We as humans need to set boundaries for ourselves, our relationships, our friendships, just the way we treat each other in general. If we love somebody, we tend to bend the rules or bend the boundaries that we have for ourselves. When you go into a relationship, you're like, I would never let this happen, I would never do this, or I would never do that. But once you get into the relationship, you can't really say that because you don't know what love really, really does. It really takes over your whole mind. You will do anything to keep that person happy. Next is dishonesty and secrecy. You have to keep it on the down low all the time. that's how you know it's very unhealthy, because that person should trust you enough to let you do whatever you want, but you should be the one to let her know, hey, this is what I'm going to do, or him, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go with my friends. Don't lie about who you're going with. I'm sorry, but what comes around goes around, and people will tell them what is going on. So when you lie and withhold things, that really messes up the trust and the respect in a relationship. So last but not least, controlling behavior. So if somebody feels the need to control you, they obviously have too much time on their hands, because it's already enough to control myself. Like, I can't control anybody else. But controlling can be kind of dangerous, you know? They always want to be with you. They always want to know, you know, where you're going, where you're at, what you're doing, like who you're with. Like, obviously out of respect you're gonna tell them those things, but when they keep asking you constantly what you're doing, where you at, they want to be in charge. They want to prove themselves in some type of way. So by having control, they want to have control over everything, over their environment, over the people around them. It really gives them kind of like a good feeling inside, like, all right, I did it. Like, I told her not to and she didn't. So that list is only a couple of things that are in an unhealthy relationship. If those are the things that you see in your relationship, don't end it now. Always make sure that you work through it and try your hardest to work through it. And you should never feel like you need to be there, you need to stay there, you need to help him or her, because they can only help themselves. So if you guys like this video, remember to give this a big thumbs up, and always remember to subscribe and share. So I will see you guys next time on my next video.